Welcome to this Google Drive screencast where we're looking at how to store and share files. Specifically in this screencast, we're going to take a look at the visibility options for a Google Drive file. So here I have some files in my Google Drive. I'm going to use this file right here, and I'm going to just show this as a shortcut. I showed this in the last video. If you check box, or if you do this to multiple files at once, you can get to the share button right here. I'm going to actually go into the file, and we're just going to do one file in this example. But if you need to do what we're about to do to more than one file, you can do so here in Google Drive. So I go into this document, and we're going to take a look at the visibility options that are available for all files in Google Drive. If you're working in an organization, a school district, a business, there are 5 settings for visibility, and those are all available in the Share button. So in the Share button, by default, your files are probably private. I'm going to click on Share just to show what I'm talking about here. What I mean by this is when you go into the share settings for a file, this is the who has access. So right now this is private. I did directly share to some colleagues in the last example. This, what we're about to do, is totally separate from that. So let's say this was a file that I wanted to just send a link to some others in an email and just have them be able to click that link and see it. I didn't want to directly add everyone I want to see or edit this file in the invite people box. I would do this in this area here. So instead of this being private, I'm going to click on change, and let's make this a little bigger here so you can see the settings. So these are the settings for visibility options for a file. So by default we said it's private, and you can see little descriptors here. It says only people that are specifically granted permission can access this file. So I directly shared this file to some others earlier so they can get to this file. If I check this one, this says people at my organization with the link. So I could choose this, and then anyone that I send that link to, they have to sign in with their Franklin Google account in order to see this file. This one is people at Franklin Public Schools. Anyone could technically go into Google Drive and search and find this file. So these have to do with within your organization. That's if you need some extra security on your files. If you're just wanting to post this, if you're a teacher and this is your syllabus and you want to post this on your website and you want parents to be able to click and open it, you want students to be able to click and open it, you don't want anyone to have to sign in, that's what this choice is. Anyone with the link. So it says here, anyone who has the link can access this document, and they do not need to be signed in. This is one that I typically choose if I'm putting this link out on my website or if I'm just shooting this out to people to just look at. This is more times than not the one that I choose. Again, if there's some special information in there, some maybe information private to my district, I might choose this one, in which case it's going to force my users to sign in with their Franklin account, so I know that only Franklin people are able to see that information. This one here at the top, this is the most open. It's completely public on the web, meaning that anyone could go to a search engine and search out the name of your file, whatever the contents are of your file, and they could technically find it. I tend to not do this unless it's something that is maybe if I was making a poster for an event and I didn't care if someone found it, I might choose public for that. So more times than not, I'm using anyone with the link or private. So when I do that, if I zoom out here, if I choose anyone with the link, I get some other access choices here. Do I want people just to be able to view this file? Do I want people to be able to comment on this file, or do I want people to be able to edit this file? And again, they don't have to be signed in with a Google account. So if you were putting a document out there to elicit some feedback, and you wanted people just to kind of throw some information in, you'd have to choose edit. If you just want to throw a document out there for people to be able to view only, you would choose view. So those are your choices there. And if you have any more questions about that or any deeper questions about that, you can click on this learn more here, and that'll take you to the Google site where they explain it a little bit deeper. So once I click save, I chose anyone with the link there. It changes here as well. So not only do these 2 people have access to this, but now anyone that any of us sends the link to, or anywhere we put this link, anyone can get into this document now. So this is automatically highlighted for you, so you can use your shortcut keys to copy. So I can do Command-C on a Mac or Control-C on a Windows machine, and I can hit done. You can also copy the URL from up here as well. It's nice when you're in the share settings box, they automatically highlight it for you, so you just have to do that step there. But this is the same link, so if you ever came into the document and you needed to send this to someone quick, you could highlight this. I could now send an email and I could include that link. I could put that link on my teacher website, say, hey, here's our agenda for today, and then people could click on it and see it. I'm going to open a totally new window here. So now I'm not signed into any Google account. I just want to test this and see what happened. So I'm going to paste that link. So this is what someone would see. They would see the document. They're not signed into their Google account right now, and there's no editing features. So I'm here as someone that's just able to view this with the link. I can't make any changes to this. I can't interact with the document at all other than just highlighting some text and whatnot. I can't change the inherent document. So that is a little bit about your visibility settings. And again, that's all available from the share box. Thanks for watching.